Hello everybody, DEMONJESTERJ'S here with 5+ questions to a model maker. And my guest is...
Is this where I talk?
Yes, that's where you talk.
I'm Andy.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty damn good. Am I allowed to say that?
It's your show.
Well, there you go. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Ready for the questions?
I suppose so.
Alright. First question is, who are you? Please tell us about yourself and your hobby, and also, do you have more than one hobby?
My name's Andy, and I make videos on the YouTubes. Funny videos, specifically, although with a hobby slant on them. And I collect, assemble, and paint armies for Warhammer Fantasy and 40k. And I attempt to play games with them when I can find opponents, which is very rare these days.
Alright.
As far as other hobbies, PC games would count, I suppose, as a hobby.
Yeah, well now with new technology, yes, I say so. I know people only play PC games.
I'm not much of a console guy. Bring on the next question.
Alright, number 2. What got you into your hobby and how long have you been into it?
Okay, when I was but a wee lad, my cousin had quite a lot of models. I think they're mostly Space Marines, and he showed me how to play. But it wasn't just the fact that I liked the look of the game and the models. It was, he built like a land speeder from a deodorant bottle because he didn't have much money, so he would like make all the more complex models on his own. The one that always sticks out in my mind, you know the film The Mask, the Jim Carrey film? He'd taken a Bretonian bowman, one with the pose like that, and he'd made that into the mask, like put a big green face in it like he was dancing, kind of. And I thought that was really funny.
That sounds cool.
So that got me into it pretty much. I was hooked from there.
Alright.
And then, first games I bought Epic Titan Legions, and my friend bought 40k. And we kind of ditched Titan Legions after a while because the rules were slightly more complicated, I thought. Had these like huge Titan stat cards. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So we just went for 40k mostly in the end.
Alright. Ready for number 4? Ready for number 3?
Give me a sec. Okay, lay it on me.
Number 3. When and why did you start making YouTube videos, and have you met anyone from YouTube because of it?
Okay, about a year ago, I started making videos because I'd got back into the hobby because of YouTube. I was just browsing around and came across Beasts of War, started watching their videos, looking at them, reviewing some of the new codexes and whatnot. Got interested in it that way, and then started looking for other channels and found people like Joey Berry and the like. And I thought, these people are making videos without the best equipment, or sometimes without even much know-how or experience at all. And I feel like I can add something to this community, because I've been making like funny videos for a few years for various different channels. So I thought, that's what I can bring. I can't really bring my modelling or painting expertise because I'm not that much of an expert. So I don't know if people would actually watch that. But if I can be funny, because I think I'm funny, I don't know what you guys think.
I laughed at your last couple of videos.
Well, that's good enough for me then. If someone's laughing, then it was worth doing, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's why I started making videos, to make people laugh. And as far as meeting people, I've communicated with a lot of people through Google Plus and Skype and groups and whatnot. I haven't actually met anybody yet.
Alright. Ready for number...
Next.
Do you ready for number 4?
Yep.
Number 4. Do you have any tips for anyone new getting into your hobby, and this includes making YouTube videos?
Okay. As far as getting into the hobby, make sure that you strike a balance between picking something that you like visually and something that you're going to be able to share with others. Because it's no good having an incredible army of all these models that you really love if you're not going to have any opponents. But on the other hand, it's no good having tons of opponents if you're not really into the models, you don't feel like painting them. So you have to strike a balance. As for getting into YouTube, you just have to be unique. If you have an idea and nobody's doing it, doesn't matter if it's awful, just try it. The worst that can happen is you get some dislikes and you never make another one. People aren't going to hold it against you. You're not going to be stopped in the street. People aren't going to laugh at you and say, "You're that guy that made that terrible YouTube video. You suck."
Alright. Ready for number 5? Number 5 is the one question that used to be in a lot of forums that was a big fight, but now I've seen it. The fight's been like dying down. It's number 5 is: do you like an airbrush or paintbrush, or do you use both, and why?
Well, I only use regular brushes because I don't really know that much about airbrushing, and it's the financial outlay of getting an airbrush and a compressor and all that stuff with just another expense on top of getting armies. And I've not even come close to mastering the regular brush yet, so I don't necessarily think it'd be a good idea adding another tool before I've even got the hang of the ones I'm currently using.
Alright.
So maybe one day I'll get into an airbrush. Somebody wants to send me one, I'll take it.
Hey, I won one from Dr. Faust. He had a Facebook competition, and it was YouTube/Facebook competition. It was guess how many minis are in a jar, and
I remember that.
And I'm the one that guessed it. I got a, where is it anyway?
Let me guess, you had an identical jar.
No, I paused the video 7 times. It's not cheating.
That's cheating. We're breezing through these questions. This is going to be the shortest interview yet.
No, my shortest is 9 minutes long. This has been going on about 10 minutes now. Shortest is 9. That was with my first season when I only had 5 questions, and that was with Trainaholic. Bill.
I would have thought he would have had a lot to say. That guy is crazy.
Well, he did, and we had technical difficulty. Audio didn't want to capture, sound didn't want to capture, and then it finally got to work. And since we did it so many times, it just breezed right through it.
What? By the way, can I just say that is some excellent green screen effects you've got there, making it look like you've got an unmade bed in the background. That is some good stuff.
That is my unmade bed. This is supposed to be my office, but my daughter took my spot in my bedroom to sleep next to my wife, so that's where I have to sleep. Happens when you have children.
Next question.
Number 6 is: what was your favorite mini or model to paint and build, and why?
Okay, to build, I don't know, probably nothing modern, because the instructions are never that good these days. Like, I'll show you. Deathwing Knights. Here's the instructions. Each piece on the sprue is numbered. Do you see any numbers in the book?
What?
Nope. So, as far as assembly, it'd probably be something pretty old. As far as painting, I would say it's definitely this bad boy.
That is really nice.
This is a Reaper Bone Horror.
Is that a guy sticking out of the ground too?
Yeah, I made that. It's like a dwarf cut in half.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like saying, he's the guy that did it. He cut me in half. Get him. But it's not complicated to paint. It's mostly bone. But it was a lot of fun.
That is
I'm
still
sure
cool.
people that are better at painting than me could make this look amazing. So I'd definitely recommend this model to people. It's pretty cheap as well, and I use it as a Vargeist for my Vampire Count's army.
That's cool.
It's roughly the same size. It fits nicely on the 50mm base.
Cool. Ready for number 7?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Number 7 is, what's your opinion of a model maker to a wargamer?
Okay. I think everyone is technically a model maker in some way, because nobody in this hobby uses empty bases. I would hope not, or counters, or anything like that. So everyone has made models, but not everybody has played the games. So I would say that the modelling aspect is much more important. And if you see somebody with some models, if they're painted, that's going to inspire you. You see them playing a game with unpainted models, probably not going to inspire you to play the game, but so I would say modelling, definitely the more important of the two, but there is a balance to be had, just like everything else.
Alright.
Hey, I understood the question.
Yes, you're the first one. I think you've been watching my show.
Well, I didn't have to pause it 7 times, though.
Yeah, true. Number 8 is the last question, and it's, who do you think I should ask these questions to next and why? And if I already interviewed a person, I'll tell you I did.
Okay, I think you should ask anybody from the Wargaming Chums group. For example, Old Git, Dread Lunn, any of those guys. Because the whole idea of the group, the reason I made it, is for all these guys that have these really good, informative, interesting YouTube channels, but they have barely any subscribers. Probably because they don't look great in a bikini, or they don't have some flashy gimmick to draw people in. So there's a lot of guys on there that put out some really good content. So I think the extra exposure for them would be really beneficial for the community in general. Like, if you've seen Dread Lunn's terrain making videos, that's some of the best terrain on YouTube. Farmhouses.
I'm gonna be asking him. I think I sent him a private message already, but I don't know. I have to check my list because I sent a lot of people that I saw in the Chums to be on the show. And I've been trying to convince Old Git. I've been trying to convince him.
Well, either of those guys, any of the Wargaming Chums guys, because they're all nice.
Alright.
They all contribute something to the hobby, to the community in general.
Alright. Well, that's the 8 questions. Now is shameless plug time. Have a blast, man. Make sure and here's the plus on this though. Just make sure you say your YouTube channel at least once in there.
Okay. Subscribe to my channel. Follow the link to the Wargaming Chums Google Plus group. If you have a YouTube channel, join. We will talk to you. We will help you. You will help us. And we will all be happy.
So what is your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Andy2D6.
Andy2D6.
Very simple. Andy was taken, so I just threw in the dice, basically.
Yeah, throwing the dice. That's awesome. Alright. Is that all you have to say?
Are we done now? Can I get the hell out of here?
Yeah, that's the show. Thank you for being on it. And like I say to everybody, keep your blade sharp and let the hobby be fun. Bye, everybody.
Don't put yourself in the eye with those sharp blades.